There we go, ladies and gentlemen. I think you can hear me now. Here's the way it is. Here is your draft board, the way it's set up. Damn, I was sitting there trying to talk to you, and I realized my microphone went on mute. That sucked. But in any case, that being said, I want to break this down for you guys. When somebody joins the league, what I'm doing is I'm replacing the top available player at said position. So right now, if somebody joins and they want to be a middle linebacker, the first middle linebacker that's available that has not had a change to the human element will become their guy. You then get 35 attribute points to add to your character. Then Billy Corso, who's been writing our draft analysis for his prospects, he's picking and choosing by telling me, hey, can you give me the third cornerback on the board? Oh, how about the seventh offensive tackle, or whatever numbers and whatever positions he's picking. I'll give him that information, and I will give him some details to the player so he can write an article. Now, everything he writes could be 100% accurate, or some of it could be wrong, because honestly, he's not aware of everything. He's guessing on some of it. Okay, that's being truthful. Like, for example, Gary Strong, who he just wrote about, says, powerful, quick-footed center. Is he powerful? Is he quick-footed? Does he know both of those things? Did I give him that information? Or did I only give him one and he's assuming the other? That's where you guys are going to have to figure it out when you start drafting players and you get that time to scout 25 players once the season's over. I will personally give you as much information as I can about 25 different players of your choosing when the season is over. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to mention this guy right here, Danny Frost. He is the younger brother to Drew Frost, the starting quarterback of the San Diego Aftershocks. They have different fathers. One went to Iowa. Danny here went to Iowa State, and they hate each other, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to be very curious if someone within the Frost division picks baby brother Frost right here, and we get some kind of rivalry. Holy hell. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to waste no more time. I'm going to scroll through this. I'm going to be quiet as I go through the top 32. So here we go. Oh, here you see 5. I'm just going to scroll down to number 6 and then just keep doing it that way. So whatever you see on the screen, I will keep clicking down till they roll out of the screen. And don't forget to look at them arrows underneath the numbers. Mickey says plus up 1. Danny up 1. Up 1. Lucius West down 3. That means Lucius was ranked number 1. See? Right there. How that works. So it shows you if they're climbing or not. And if there's nothing like Trent Burge, you know he's right where he was last week. Well, the last mock draft. So I'm going to go on mute and scroll through these. Looks like David Staley is climbing. DOA is in the house. There's Courtney Wilkins. Here's Curly Law. There's been a story wrote on him. If you guys didn't see it, check it out. And remember, ignore the NFL teams. Ignore the NFL teams. I'll go back over this in a second because they will not be picking. Elvis Newman. There's the big Nate Windsor. Look at that, 6'9", 367. He's climbed 5 spots. Elvis Newman's climbed 6 spots. Holy shit. Ray Lavender, he's climbed 9 spots since the last mock draft. That is a good rate. Ooh, it's a good climb. Tyrone Triplets going up 7. Alex Watkins down 1. Sheldon Ballard up 2. Man, it's going to be interesting. I can't wait to watch the rest of the season and then watch what happens in the mock drafts, because the mock drafts are going to be absolutely freaking nuts the rest of the way. Alright, there's Dom Malecki. He was down 15 spots. So's Morris Triplet down 15 spots. What's crazy is they say both quarterbacks are from Penn State. Good job, Madden. Yeah, idiots. There's Rocky Hazard up 11 spots at tight end. You gotta like that. Tight end climbing. Dane Vernon, the middle linebacker, up 8 spots. I can't get over the fact that they're saying Malecki right here and Triplet are both of Penn State, and they're going to be first-round picks each. You're a moron, Madden. Up 6 there for Gordon Porter, a guard. You got to love that. There's TJ Smoke. We've seen an article wrote on him. Greg Zimmer up 11 spots at right guard. And then down on 2 for Washington, down 6 for Bill Pierce. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, these are your top 32. So I'm going to go back up here, and like I said, you guys can see the current draft order because the NFL teams are not involved. None of these are TDFL teams. So the first pick currently belongs to the Dreadnoughts, which means all these players right here are available to the Dreadnoughts, all of them. Do they take a quarterback when currently they're sitting on Holland, who's a rookie for them, and just unlocked, ladies and gentlemen? Superstar X-Factor ability? I highly doubt it. Will he take Lucius West and give him a weapon? Will he improve the defense with Trent Burge? We'll have to wait and see. But it's the Dreadnoughts with the first pick. The second pick will go to the Lumberjacks as of right now. The third pick would be with the Sentinels. The fourth pick to the Tigers. Fifth pick to the Gunners. 6th pick to the Thunderbirds, 7th pick and the 8th pick to the Dreadnoughts. So right now the Dreadnoughts will be picking 1, 7, and 8 if things change. And here's the Thunderbirds picking again because they have multiple first-round picks. Then you got the Black Knights, the Elks again, the Nighthawks, the Tigers one more time, the Aftershocks, and the Aviators. That'd be your first-round order. So again, remember all these guys that are above them could be in their lap because we're looking at the top 32. That's technically 2 full rounds for the TDFL. Now on the left-hand side, you guys are seeing it, and it don't matter if you get to see this information, but right now I happen to be on San Diego. So right now the game is telling me that is his current needs. They're saying he needs to improve at left guard and center and fullback and quarterback and all C pluses. Everything else looks good. If you click the button over, same thing, right end, middle linebacker, corner. He needs to improve supposedly on these spots. This is the information you will get as an owner from me, so you know how to evaluate. I will also go into each team because it will show me it on the trade analysis what your so-called top needs are. I'll share it with you based off what the game's assuming, then you can agree with it or disagree with it. It's going to be rather interesting. But ladies and gentlemen, that is mock draft 2. A lot of talent becoming available, and again, make sure you pay attention to Corso's corner. Billy Corso really busted his ass putting out as much draft prospect analysis stories that he can. I give them to him as often as he asks. He's a busy guy. He actually has a job that he works 4 days a week, 12-hour shifts. I learned this just about him last week. I don't think I shared it with anybody else, but he works 4 days a week but 12 hours each day, and he's going to school. So I'm not sure what he's going to school for, but he's in college and works. I don't know how he's getting time to write what he's writing, but it's been good stuff. So be on the lookout for things. Like I said, he'll be putting more up as soon as he can. As soon as he gives me the information, I will do it. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I will let you guys get off of here. I'm going to end this feed here, and in a few minutes I will run the stats for teams and individual players. It'll be 2 separate videos, so you guys know. All right.